Chapter 13. An Accident. October 31st, 1993. Day. I had called the police and reported what had happened. Well, most of what had happened that afternoon. The school had called Mr. Tom to the office for a family emergency, and apparently he had left in his wife's car that he had driven to school. He would have returned later that afternoon to get the truck. The school and police apparently got a hold of Mr. Tom via pager a little after he had left. He had called and said he was fine, other than having a cold now, and that he'd return tomorrow to help if he could. Me and Betty said our goodbyes, and I got out of her Mustang, and I said I'd hope to see her tonight if I still went out. The police had put up roadblocks all over and around town, even in the neighboring towns, to try and find this madman. Randy Simpson or not, I hope they get this guy, I told Betty, standing at her car door. Then I'd feel better about going out tonight. Heck, I'd feel better, period, I added. I totally agree. Well, if they don't, you can always at least come over to my place, she said with her crooked smile. Yeah, I laughed, for sure. She smiled. See you later, she said. I'm gonna go try and relax. I'm a frickin' wreck. Yeah, same here. I hope they catch him. See ya, I said, shutting her door. I watched as she pulled down the street and disappeared. Where were you, Scott? It's almost 4:30, my dad asked. I know school got out a little later, but, well, something strange happened to Jake and Beth today. I'm just worried, he added. I was kind of taken aback. Huh? What happened to Jake and Beth today? A strange man in a mask, wearing a kind of black raincoat. May have been trying to get them to follow him or something at school today during recess, Dad said. He just kind of talked to them through the fence, and when another kid came near, he just took off. The teachers apparently didn't see anything. So he was at their school too, I caught myself saying. Their school too? What, did you see this guy? Dad said, a fire in his voice. Yes, well, that's why I'm late. The same guy showed up at the high school too and scared some of us in auto shop before stealing Mr. Tom's truck, I said. Did Adam see him today? I added. My God, are the little ones okay? I was getting really worked up. The little ones are fine, Mom answered. Just a little confused. We may have to take them trick-or-treating ourselves. Yeah, well, maybe we shouldn't go at all, I said quickly. Mom made a face that sympathized. Listen, guys, on the news, Dad interrupted. Adam was standing near the TV already. Jake and Beth were playing a Halloween game that they had made up in the kitchen. Me and Mom walked over to where Dad was standing watching the news. We listened intently to the news anchor. To repeat, after hours-long search, we can now report the man spotted at several of our schools today and had stolen a vehicle from the high school is dead. I looked to Mom and Dad, eyes wide. The reporter continued. We have confirmed that the vehicle stolen from the high school was involved in a high-speed chase. Officers at the scene originally thought that there were 2 occupants in the local teacher's truck. After a large search of the area near the crash, only one body was discovered in the truck. No other was found. The body recovered was burned beyond recognition. Police say that if there had been a second occupant, even if they were thrown from the vehicle, it is unlikely they would have survived that kind of impact. Several tests will be done tonight to try and figure out who exactly the masked man was. Dad clicked the TV off. Well, that's terrible, but at least we can all be at ease now. Maybe go trick-or-treating as planned. Dad looked at me with wondering eyes. I was so relieved. Adam looked at me with the biggest smile of relief I have ever seen on his face. Yes, let's go have a night of frolic and fun. An hour later, as the sun was dipping into the western sky, I talked to Adam in my room. Hey, watch my posters, I fake shouted as Adam leaned against my door. Adam smiled and stepped forward. Okay, well, we have about an hour until we leave, and it'll be dark about 30 minutes after that, I said to Adam. Yeah, our usual route tonight? Asked Adam. Yes, but with one extra stop. I've told you about me and Betty figuring out that the figure might be tied to the old Simpson house we visited, I said. Adam nodded. Well, except for the necklace, I think out of respect, we take the rest back and hope that eases our minds a bit more. I think it's the right thing to do. I just wish we had the necklace to return to. Adam's eyes grew wide. We'll just set them right inside the door. That's all, I said quickly. No prowling around, just right inside the door, and boom, we come home. Okay, deal. I'll get my jumpsuit on, Adam said. See you in a bit. I'll make sure Jake and Beth are getting ready. Okay, see you in a bit, I said, and started prowling through my dresser drawers. Guess I'll go in my flannel shirt, jeans, combat boots, military green trench coat, and military hat, I said to myself.